Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. So today we're going to be talking about all the new makeup releases, things that have been sneak peeked and or launched in the past week. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm going to link everything I can down below in the description box, including any release date information, the Instagram accounts I pull from, pricing information, anything I have will be in the description box. Everything that is on my face today will be in a pinned comment, and let's do it. Okay, first, before we get started with the new makeup releases, I did want to mention that I am actually going away next week. I will be back on Thursday, but I only was able to pre-film one video. So just so you know, I'm only gonna have one other video next week before the next new makeup releases. I apologize, I just did not have enough time to prepare with work and everything. My life has been a little crazy, so I'm only gonna have one upload next week, and then I will do my new makeup releases as usual. I may be able to fit in one more video when I get back, but I'm not sure. I got a lot going on. So just wanted to let you know. Now let's get to the new makeup releases because we have some very exciting things coming, and now is the time where brands are starting to release their Valentine's Day collections, which I always get excited for. Do you get excited for Valentine's Day collections? Let me know. The first one that I literally squealed when I saw it, Unearthly Cosmetics is releasing a Valentine's Day mystery box. They have now done this once before last year, and I really enjoyed the Valentine's Day collection last year. So it says, embark on a journey through the emotions of love with our Valentine's Day mystery box. The actual box looks absolutely beautiful. It's making me so excited. Obviously, because it's a mystery box, we don't know what's going to be inside, but according to their Instagram post, it says, this collection is a vibrant feast for the senses, carefully selected to cater to lovers of bold and expressive color palettes. Say goodbye to neutrals. This box is all about celebrating the power of bold, unapologetic beauty. Now, last year, their Valentine's Day mystery box, the palette that was in that box was very neutral. So it looks like they're doing something completely different. It is available now for pre-order. It does retail for $145. It is going to include 12 full-size cosmetic items. And estimated ship date is mid-February. You can use my code Rachel, my affiliate code, if you would like to save 10%. That's a big chunk off of the box. I ordered it, okay? I ordered it because I need it in my life, and I really enjoy Unearthly's mystery boxes. I feel like they do just an amazing job curating their boxes, and it's basically like you're receiving a PR package. You know, when you get it in the mail, it's a whole experience opening it up. And with their mystery boxes, if you've never experienced them before, they don't throw a bunch of discount items in a box. They create a collection specifically for the box that's exclusive to the box. So I love that. I think that is so fun. Now, of course, if you want to wait for reviews before you purchase it, because it is a big amount of money, totally understand. I am going to have a video. As soon as I get it, I'm taking it from my mailbox, sitting my butt down in front of the camera, and I'm gonna show it to you. So stay tuned for that if you wanna see what's inside before you purchase, or if you wanna be surprised like me, I will link it down below. Another Valentine's Day sneak peek that we have is from Widow Beauty. It's called the Lovesick Palette. I love the cover art. It looks so adorable. It looks like this is one of their little slim 8-pan palettes. I do own 2 of their other ones that they've released, and I really love Wicked Widow's formulas. I think their quality of shadows is so good, especially their shimmers are just beautiful, very wet, very shiny on the eyes, just stunning. So I'm very excited to see what's gonna be on the inside of this palette. Like I said, at the moment of filming, all we have is the cover. I am receiving this in PR. The owner did let me know. And so as soon as I get it, I will feature it somehow on my channel. And I do also have an affiliate code with Widow Beauty, and it's Rachel if you wanna save 10% off. It doesn't say when it's gonna be released as far as I know. It doesn't say at the moment of filming. So if I do find that out before I post it, we'll put it in the description box. But let me know if you've used Widow Beauty before and your thoughts, because I love their formulas and I'm very excited to see the color story. Another Valentine's Day collection that I'm very excited about is Glamlite is collaborating with Betty Boop. I think this is so cute. The Glamlite is a brand that does collaborations pretty much strictly now, right? I mean, that's all they've done for a long time. I can't say that I'm a big Betty Boop fan, but I do think that the theme is going to produce or it could produce some really cool makeup products. She's an icon, you know, let's be honest.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
At the moment of filming, all we have is a lipstick, a mirror, and then like it looks like the packaging of some sort of palette. I don't know if it's a face palette, an eyeshadow palette, but looking at the models, this one model that I'm looking at has like a very metallic silver all over her lid. So I feel like it's gonna be just very glam, you know, very Betty Boop. The red lipstick is pretty. I don't need another red lipstick personally, so I don't really see myself getting the red lipstick, but I'm definitely interested to see what other products are going to be in this collection. Let me know if you're a Betty Boop fan and what you think. At the moment of filming, it says that I see a date of February 2nd. I don't know if that means that's when it's launching. I don't know if that means when the reveal is. I have no idea, but February 2nd, we're gonna wait for that date for something. And it just says, anticipate to dive into the timeless elegance of a touch of vintage and ultra. Didn't finish the sentence, apparently. Okay. Anyway, I'm definitely anticipating this release. I'm keeping my eyes open for it. Stay tuned. Okay, this eyeshadow palette I'd like to talk about because I'm a little confused, okay? I'm not gonna lie. So this is from Colored Raine, which I've never tried Colored Raine before. I do remember way back in the day, years and years ago, Jaclyn Hill talking about the Queen of Hearts palette and talking about how amazing it was. And I always wanted that palette. I never ended up buying it, but I was always intrigued by it. And I think throughout the years, I've seen them drop things here and there. I've maybe talked about them on a new makeup releases here or there, but nothing that's like really caught my eye to the point of like wanting to purchase. They are an indie brand that honestly is pretty affordable. Like this palette that they're going to release, the Cam Quad palette, is $36. I think that's pretty affordable. It consists of 4 quads, each with 1 foil shade and 3 mattes. I don't like the look of this. Like the packaging, it just looks very drugstore to me personally. I'm not drawn to it. And the fact that there's 4 quads, I mean, I guess they're trying to like make it easy to create looks. I just think it's a weird choice to put 4 quads in one palette. Why not just release them separately? Or I don't know. All that to say, like the actual color story looks really pretty, but the packaging kind of turned me off personally. But let me know if I need to try Colored Raine, if you've tried them before. I mean, I've heard really good things about the brand, but for me, like if I'm not really drawn to something right off the bat, I can easily talk myself out of it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pass on this one, but I would love to know your thoughts. It is available now, so I will link it down below. We have a sneak peek from Adept Cosmetics. So we have just literally a black and white, like, photo that's really hard to see. This is their sneak peek. Flying Fiddles. It says, this is the neutral palette many of you asked for years ago. It took a while to come to fruition because it takes about 1.5 years to make a great quality cosmetic product in a reputable GMP certified lab, named after the Siberian iris with a muted grungy twist, available in February. I'm definitely intrigued. I have tried Adept Cosmetics before and I really enjoy their formulas. I think their shimmers are just to die for, but I've not really purchased many things from them in the past like year or so, just because their palettes just haven't called to me, and they're also very, very expensive. So I have to really, really love it to want to purchase it. But if it's a neutral palette, I'm absolutely waiting to see what it's gonna be. Let me know if you're excited as well, and I will keep you posted when we find out more information. All right, we have a couple of complexion products to talk about. So Makeup Forever is releasing a glowy version of their HD Skin Foundation. It's called the HD Skin Hydra Glow Foundation. Medium to buildable natural coverage and a glowy finish in 38 shades formulated with hyaluronic acid. I have their original HD Skin Foundation, and it's one of my favorite foundations in my collection. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It makes your skin look airbrushed, or at least it makes my skin look airbrushed. I have very oily, acne-prone skin, and it holds up on my skin very well. I would say it's like a natural to matte finish, and I just love it. I love, love, love the foundation, but this version does not call to me. Anything that says like glow, I'm a little hesitant about because of my skin type, but I know a lot of people love a glowy foundation, so I would love to know if you are interested in this. It says that it is available now in Europe, coming soon everywhere else. I don't know like when that will be, but I will keep you posted. But I do love the original Makeup Forever foundation, so I'm hoping this one's gonna be just as good. Kosas is coming out with a BB cream. So this is the Kosas BB Burst Tinted Gel Cream for $38. A tinted gel cream that delivers a refreshing burst of active skincare, lightweight, buildable coverage with a natural finish. Something about this, I don't know what it is, but something about this packaging, I'm just like, I don't know if it's the font. That was my first thought when I looked at this picture. I was like, I don't know. Something about this is like not pulling me in. And again, like, I don't think that this is something meant for me. Like, I don't like a light coverage gel cream, skincare focused foundation. It's just not for me. And also on a side note, like I don't buy a lot of foundations because I have very sensitive skin. I break out so easily. So I have my favorites that I love and I just kind of stick to them unless something's really calling to me. So it is launching on February 4th. I think, again, a lot of people are going to probably really love this. I did like their foundation, like the foundation that they have. But when I tried it, it was a long time ago, whenever it came out, I had normal skin. Like my skin was not oily, it wasn't acne prone, and I actually really liked it. I think if I tried it now, it would be way, way, way too glowy for me because it does lean glowy. So I think I'm gonna pass on this one, but I would love to know if you are interested. Fenty Beauty is sneak peeking that they are releasing a new highlighter. And this one is with a baked formula. The Fenty Beauty Demi Glow Light Diffusing Highlighter. The new highlighter has a delicate glow, delicate baked texture. It is also known that there will be 9 shades. Very cool. So the packaging looks really beautiful. The actual formula looks so interesting. When I first saw this, I thought it was a pressed powder or like a powder foundation, which they already have. So I was intrigued by this, and looking at the swatches, they look really, really pretty, a little bit more on the sparkly side. I'm definitely keeping my eyes open for this. I'm waiting to get more information to see if it's something that I would want to pick up. But I love that they're coming out with 9 shades. As usual, Fenty Beauty, they really do a great job with shade range. So I'm not surprised. And I will keep you posted when I find out more information. So a couple of products from Tarte. Tarte seems to be releasing things left, right, and center. So there's only a couple things I personally want to talk about. The first one is they are releasing their Amazonian clay blushes. Do you remember those? I remember, again, they used to be really hyped back in 2017, 2018. Everybody was raving about them, and they are good blushes. They're like a matte blush. They last a long time. They're blendable. They're really nice from what I remember. I used to own a couple. I don't own them anymore. In this post, it says vegan formula in all caps. So I don't know if they're reformulating so that they're vegan. Maybe that's why. I have no idea. Oh yeah, keep reading. Keep reading, Rachel. It's right there. Fan Fave Blush now vegan for a just pinch flush that lasts all day. $30 each. Listen, if you're interested in this formula, I would say go for it because I've had a great experience in the past. That red blush looks really beautiful. And I do like that they have a little bit more like muted brown undertone blushes, which a lot of brands don't have. So I think this is a really, really nice blush. Am I gonna go out and pick one up? Probably not. I don't need one, but I definitely think they're great blushes. I will link them down below. The other thing that they're coming out with is a liquid blush. So this is the Man Eater Satin Blush Cheek Plump. Plump it up. I always get confused when a cheek product is plumping. What does that mean? What does that mean? Now, if I keep reading, I did kind of read this post ahead of time. Good for me. It says that it's a cooling serum-like blush. So it's cooling, and that's why it's plumping. I don't need a cooling blush. I'm all set. The other thing it says is it's a liquid gel with Voluplump Complex that makes cheeks appear visibly plumper and lifted. That's a little gimmicky to me if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But listen, maybe it's a nice liquid blush. They seem to have a really nice gradient of colors, selection of colors. They even have a deep purple plum color, which I think is really unique. I don't know that I've ever seen a liquid blush in this color. So yeah, I will link it down below if you're interested. It's just not for me. Speaking of things not for me, is the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tint. Tint for cheeks and lips as an expansion to Milk's water cooling stick, comes in multiple shades. And it looks like a sheer dewy cheek color. Not for me. Not for me. Unfortunately, that's just not what I love. The actual like component reminds me of like a lollipop. What were those lollipops that you would push out and suck on them when we were kids? Does anybody remember that? That is what it's giving me. Like I want to eat it. Probably not a good idea. And I think the packaging is really, really cute. It's very summery, but for me, I'm all set. But I will link it down below. All right, and that is it for this new makeup releases video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on anything I talked about today, whether I mentioned it or not, because I don't mention every single new makeup release in these videos. I just kind of curate it down to the things I think are the most noteworthy, but I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments because I love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.